Then how does that even work? It's your money after all. Finally, you find the man behind the ThodeX exchange. His name is Farouk. You want your money back. Everyone wants their money back. And you're all trying to get a hold of Farouk. And he's gone missing. He could be flat out dead. Okay, this is literally the worst thing that could happen to your crypto. It's the textbook crypto scam move. Lose or steal a bunch of money and then just go ahead and disappear for good. So we have thousands of people searching for this guy. And finally, there's a breakthrough. Farouk is spotted the next day. This should be good news, except he's in the airport in Albania. He already fled the country and could be anywhere in the world at this point. So the police issue an international arrest warrant. You're waiting for Farouk to be caught when ThodeX surprisingly issues another long, rambling statement. They tell the world that their main man left the country for more meetings with those mysterious investors, the ones who totally, definitely exist. You don't know who to believe anymore. It's rumored that 2.5 billion was lost or stolen. That's a lot of lira, but is that even true? The ThodeX exchange has a reported client base of hundreds of thousands, so it's plausible. And then investigators revealed more shocking details. In the month before Farouk fled, ThodeX moved money to the Kraken exchange, 5,000 Bitcoin to be precise. That was worth $125 million at the time. It's an obvious scam job. The police detained dozens of people, including Farouk's brother and sister. It turns out those siblings have somehow recently made unexplained fortunes. I wonder where that came from. But the main man is still missing. Can you guess what happens next? And have you spotted the 7 signs that prove this whole ThodeX operation wasn't quite legit? Before we tie up those loose ends, ThodeX was a popular exchange operating since 2017, and in the blink of an eye, it was gone. More and more officers were assigned to the case, and finally, after a year of searching high and low, they found their man in Albania. He tried to disguise himself by shaving his head, but they confirmed it was him thanks to biometric tests. So he's caught. Does that mean you get your money back? No, it's unlikely that anyone does. The Turkish government has put 21 people on trial, and get this, they want to put Farouk and his associates behind bars for more than 40,000 years, one of the longest sentences in history. And unfortunately, there's no happy ending here. Not only did thousands of people lose their savings, this could be the end of cryptocurrency freedom in Turkey. The government still wants to control digital currencies, which means more laws. Some people even think the government itself was behind this whole thing. They say that because the ThodeX collapse happened immediately after the announcement of that crypto ban. But taking our tinfoil hats off, let's return to the challenge of this video. What were the signs that would have saved you from falling prey to this scam? Did you catch them? Let's take a look. Number 1, unfeasibly large offers. A good welcome offer is awesome, but if it's huge, something ain't right. ThodeX offered millions of free Dogecoin as a bonus, an offer so absurd that red flags should have been flying. 2, this was an unregulated exchange. Look for a regulated exchange in a country where crypto is legal. If it's unregulated like it was in Turkey, then that means the exchange owners can get away with much, much more. 3 is selling coins at unrealistic prices. Don't fall for crazy discounts. These are currencies. If you see this happen on an exchange, get the heck out of it. ThodeX was selling Dogecoin for far less than the listing price. This should have been the most obvious red flag imaginable. Now, number 4, withdrawals are slow or impossible. If you read reports of slow or frozen withdrawals, it might be too late. But as soon as this happens, you need to try and move your money. When ThodeX started freezing withdrawals, it officially revealed that something strange was happening at this exchange. Number 5, the exchange goes offline for a flimsy reason. Be alert to rumors of liquidity issues or an exchange possibly going offline. Once they freeze accounts, you can't do a single thing. A functioning exchange is a business. Businesses don't just go offline willy-nilly. They want to make money, they want to be online. So when one does, this means something may be seriously wrong. Number 6, the guy's literally running away after freezing everything. Farouk went missing and then started showing up in random countries like he was straight out of a Taken movie. What more do I need to say here? And finally, number 7, owners cashing out. If you start hearing the money's been stolen, it's too late. So you need to find out as much as you can before using an exchange. Do you trust the people involved? Do they have a checkered past? If so, maybe don't invest. Those are the signs to look out for. If you spot any of them, seriously consider that red flag. To recap, unfeasibly large offers, unregulated exchange, selling coins for unrealistic prices, withdrawals are slow or impossible, the exchange goes offline for a flimsy reason, owners running away, and owners cashing out. Keep your eyes peeled, especially when the markets are in a downturn. This is the time when the weak are revealed. And that's going to do it. I'm Max Maher. Subscribe if you feel like it, and have a profitable day.
あの空に浮かんでいる黒い球体についてだな。
そうだ。それから突然いなくなったラグナザブラッチについて話さなくなるな。
ラグナ君か。そういえばさ、
その
珍しいな。
確かにラグナズ
待て。
そうだ。だから
なるほど。
まずお前たちが知っての通り、秋津をはじめ2つの目的はただ、そしてそれからすぐにラグナザブラッチに
無理ぜ。釜は統制機構にとって最も重要なお金で、秋津の環境維持はボロボロだ。
最高司令官
それほど東方部は死ね随分向かい
それなら私だ。
そうそいつがここへ何もうちょっと
昔の話だ。各方面のデータも消してあるし、痕跡もほとんど残ってはいない。気にするな。
いや気にするなと言われても。じゃあ何？ここの博士は統制機構への反逆者だ。
くどいぞ。昔の話。
確か
それに私は川の破壊などしたことはないし、青どちらもと
本
ラグナザブラッドエッジの
そういうことだ。
死神についての調査書類が
ジンは当時その時の秘書官ノエルそしてジンは統制
報告書によればさらにその後
そういえば
結果的にラグナーを追ってジン、ノエル、情報それから
その通りだ。
私は死ぬし
その後そしてそこ人気さらぎの中にあったら当然だ。人気さらぎは世の中原理。
サノユニット
そう
かの開催の永遠ですか。ラグナさんは生きた心地がしなかったでしょうね。
In this episode of I Tried It, I am going to provide you an update on a video that I did that claimed that you can make $2,300 per week with affiliate marketing. I'm going to provide a review of the process, how much money I've made so far. You're not going to want to miss this video because I'm actually doing the dirty work so that you don't have to. Hello, my name is Ospigazzo with Ospigazzo.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pocket. And if you want to be added to this globe, simply reply or comment below with your city, state, province, country, and I'll get you pinned. Alright, so earlier this month, I actually watched a video by Smart Money Time. He claimed that you could use this AI bot, which we're going to talk about in just a moment, where you can make $2,300 per week with affiliate marketing. So let me just quickly review and walk you through the process. What he claims that you can do is go to this website called writer.me, and you're going to let the AI robot write for you. That's going to actually come up with headings and subheadings. You're going to copy the text that comes from Writer into a Google Doc. You're going to go over to ClickBank and find different affiliate programs that are congruent with your blog post or your articles. You're going to embed those links right into your article, and then you are going to upload them into a site called SlideShare. Now, in my initial video, I talked about a number of problems. One of the biggest problems, there's a few, one of the biggest problems is that the links aren't clickable. And I pointed that out and I said, the biggest issue is that these links aren't actually clickable. And someone actually commented that you have to upload you have to upload at least 5 pages, as you can see here, in order to work. A lot of people don't tell you this, but you have to make 5 pages before your link be able to clickable. Alright, so I took that idea and suggestion and I actually added one more ebook that was 24 pages to see if maybe that was the problem. And when I uploaded it, that still didn't work. Links still weren't clickable, so I have to disagree with Carl here, who says that you have to upload 5 pages or more. So that was problem number 1. Problem number 2 is getting traffic. Now that's the hardest part that most people have when it comes to affiliate marketing and making money online, is you have to get traffic to your offers. And this is no exception. People aren't going to magically just go over to Skillshare and look at your content and automatically just click on your link. You have to find a way to drive traffic to it. And again, if you're going to do the work of driving traffic to Skillshare or SlideShare, you might as well just drive traffic to your own landing pages or your own blog or YouTube channel. So there were, in my opinion, there were a number of problems with this method. Okay, so now that we have talked about the background, the underlying issues that I had, let's go ahead and see if I had any traffic. Now in the original video, I had about 3 views over the past week. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since then. Let's go ahead and take a look at my analytics. So if we look at this, I have had 10 total views, and I believe most of these views are mine. So if we look, I first uploaded November 5th, today's the 25th, so it's been exactly 20 days. If we look at this, you can see that this really isn't working at all. I've had 5 views on the complete guide to the soulmate search and how to find your one true love. I've had 3 views on a
あらゆる記憶は消去していたのだがな。
なるほどな。
だが
予想外。
ラグナのブレイブルーがラムダに
イデア機関、確か模倣自主。
そうだ。そしてそのパワーはアークエネミーにも劣る。そのイデア機関をラグナのブレイブルーはソウルイーターで取り、
ブレイブルーがより強くな。
しかもとんでもなくな。
あのユーキテルミを。
さらにラグナはそのイデア機関を利用して実に器用なやつだ。イデア機関
右腕に続いて左腕ま。
いや、
人体組織までいじな。
しかしすごい人ですね、ラグナさんは。たった。
いや、確かに一度はテルミを倒したが、それは現にテルミはその後すぐラグナたちの前に姿を現している。そしてそれはラグナにとっては悲劇とも言える再会だった。
何？そいつはどういう意味？
帝こそがかつてラグナがテルミに右腕を切り落とされた時、ジンキサラギと共にさらわれた。
それは本当か、九重。帝がラグナザ・ブラッドエッジの妹だと？
なるほどな。それで合点がいったぜ。ラグナのやつが妙に帝に固執していたのは
その通りだ。
自身の手で妹を取り戻すためですか？
あるいは殺すためだったのかも。だが
私とノエルもテイガーさんと一緒に魔装戦でイカルガに向かってたし。
それが帝の。ただはっきり
イカルガを
何を。
あれお前が
全ては帝
か。
だが負けたわけでもない。
ではここからは
確か最初にイカルガに。
ええ、如月少佐をええ、
アキスとは確か。
さ
あ、おそらくは
ですが、やや疑問。
ジンキサラ。
ええ。
なるほどな。あのジンキサラギに傷を負わせるほど。
誰だ？
テルミとレリウスだが、おそらく後者だ。
なるほど。
そして如月少佐をやびこへと。
反逆よ。
その3。
お前らと。
思い出した。あれはひどかった。いきなり人を牢屋にぶち込むなんてさ。
仕方ねえだろうが。反逆容疑がかかってたんだから。それにすぐ出してやったろ。
よく言うよ。二日酔いで完全に死んでたくせに。
神楽様？
待て響。あれには訳がある。ほら、んなことより今は話を続けようぜ。誠たちが来て。
お前な、こいつらに我々の目的を説明してやったんだ。
ああ、そうだった。 帝への謀反についてだな。
あの時は驚いたぞ。何せ英氏最高。
私は神楽さんに密偵を頼まれた時か。
お前にはいろいろ。
だがなぜあのタイミングだった。
内戦が終わってすぐの。
そういうことだ。
切り札。
セリカちゃんには
もっともだが。
うん。
闘技隊。
そうだ。さらに
ちょうどラグナザ・ブラッドエッジの目撃情報が出てましたから、いいタイミングでしたね。
ああ、椿を探しに行ったノエルちゃんが。
そういえば神楽さん、あのラグナ君を一方的に叩きのめしちゃったんだって。
あん時はあいつが勝手に桜。
それにあの時は場も特殊だから、私は地下に設置した対干渉用の檻に奴を閉じ込めたんだ。そこならラグナも頭を冷やすだろうと考えてな。
ともあれ、これで駒が揃ったってわけだ。あとは闘技大会の当日に奴らが罠にかかるのを待つだけだった。
椿弥生はラグナザ・ブラッドエッジ引き渡しのため
餌に使ったのが死神ラグナザ・ブラッドエッジだからな。加えて第7機関のジジイのこの木を奴が見逃す。
さすが九重博士。
そういうことだ。こうなればあとは楽。
準備が整ったところであずらい。
次元の狭間ってなんか言葉の響きが怖いんだけど。
さあな。ただこの世界とは
異なる。
そんなところ
で無事あずら。そこから先は。
私もノエルも最後はちょっと焦ったけどね。
椿のゼロ式いざよ。だが
だから椿の。
だけど椿はキサラディス。
うん。だいぶ手を。
あとは木を浮か。
ああ。
神楽様が突然なのはいつものことですが、準備をするこちらの身にもなってほしいものです。
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
デッドスパイクくらえおりゃくらえ
終わりにしましょう。
Hello.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter. 何？何？もらいました。もらいました。攻撃。カウンター。もらいました。せい。やっと。おかえり。まだ。と。攻撃。カウンター。やっ。まだ。やっ。そこ。もらいました。カウンター。甘い。まだ。と。そこ。とどめを。まだまだ。しまった。なんてことはない。はっ。リン飛べ。はっ。もらいました。甘い。当て直せ。The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
Death Spike! カーネージシゾー
Distortion finish!
Hey, what's up? Hello?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
What?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Sleepy pie.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Hey, and welcome to Never Winter Hour. Companion Choice Pack. Basically, you buy this and you get a bunch of upgrade tokens, and you get a choice of one of those following companions. And so I wanted to go and test every one of those companions. And let's go over my results. But before we get started, just because I might buy something here and there, you should. The decision is ultimately yours, and in my opinion, yes, it's valuable, it's got some of the best things there, but ultimately you can just fine without any of you buying much cheaper ones, whether they will give you a good set of XPs, perhaps not, but ultimately the character is built up of all little tiny bonuses, and in the end, if you're looking at like 7.5% damage versus 7.5% of a certain offensive stat, it's very minimal, and only 15 maxers would I consider really spending a lot of sources, especially if you spend money on this game, and to spend that Zen, you're best off doing it
very wisely. I can't advise you exactly because everybody's at a different level in the game. So let's start things off with the cunning mimic. I've said it's garbage, and well, the test results proves it. You can see only just about nearly 11,000 counters, which is the number we're going to use to compare all of the companions. And you can see as an example, your pseudo dragon will be accomplishing 40,000 counters. Now, these tests are done against this here. Primarily testing a single target damage capabilities, otherwise daily damage is not too much at all. It can hit like here, but at all, which I and otherwise all things considered, its abilities has nothing special about them. It does have like a threat ability, haunting foes, but useless. Doesn't seem to draw any threat whatsoever that I can discern. Rebel 1, action! Which will increase your stats depending on the role. Additionally, again, but for a living master, 4K is not usually the best way to do it. This guy gives you a way of your stats. And I've said in previous videos, he's good. He's a very good type. So let's start things off with the I said it's garbage, and well, the test results proves it. You can see only the 11,000 counter FPS. We're going to use all of the companions. You can see an example with pseudo dragon, which is nearly 40,000 counter FPS. Now these tests are done against this showstopper right here. So it's primarily testing their single target damage capabilities. Otherwise, AoE damage does not do that much at all. It can't hit, like say, like this dummy just over here. So I consider it AoE damage. If it has any at all, which I doubt. And otherwise, all things considered, his abilities has nothing special about them. Does have like a threat ability, taunting foes, but it seems absolutely useless. It doesn't seem to draw any threat whatsoever that I can discern. It does have the ability of cunning hunter, which will increase your stats on the roll additionally. And yes, it's decent, but for a min maxer, 4K is not usually the best way to convert it. This kind would be a waste of your stats. Next up, we have the tutor. And I've said in previous videos, he's good. He's a very good companion just to have as someone because of his ability to have class in session. You can see that just here. When you're in a party, Hero calls everybody to gain a boost of 5% combat advantage. And that is an offensive stat helping everybody deal more damage. And that's a full 5% that you can rely on for a min-maxer. That is quite a significant amount, and definitely makes the tutor worthy to have as a summon companion, but his damage sucks. You can see that right here is only nearly like 5,000 times. Yes, again, garbage when you can compare that to like 40,000. Again, the two dragons. He hasn't gone ever again for 124, but so far nothing changed. And I haven't really found anything. So I'm not going to test them all just yet again. I'm going to wait until they eventually make their set companion changes, which could be model 25, it could be who knows. And with the tutor dealing absolutely garbage damage, I'll have to say he's a companion you want to have on a support, so a tank or a healer, and thus he will pop up the group's damage. His offensive power is not great, because again, it only lasts for 10 seconds. You could make it a wheel around it with your own pocket. And you could actually worthy of upgrade for that. Again, just so yes, tutor could be well worth. But if you're a healer or tank and want to help support the team, then we have the Hellmite Paladin. Now the thing that's special about this guy is he has the ability to have Hellmite Seal, where he will cause a seal on the enemy To heal all your allies whenever they attack it, 3% of their maximum health, which is not that insignificant considering as a DPS character you're hitting that boss very often, which would fast, but ultimately it is one of the best companions for healing, for helping you heal your party. So again, it would be a companion you would run as your healer. To support your group, I wouldn't recommend running solo content. Again, it's only going to be good for boss fights where you have that one tank enemy to destroy at that seal. And well, we've tested him, and his damage is, again, garbage. 10,000 DPS. However, we want to have a look at his healing capabilities. So we went here in the Master Temple of the Spider, and I used him, or my healer used him in the last boss fight, Nami. A big thank you to her for doing so, sacrificing some other companions instead of it. We can see that this was the healing that he did. With that 4 minute and 20 second run, healed for just over 6 million with the Hellfire Seal, 526 hits. Not bad, consider, especially when you get to the later phases of this boss fight, everybody takes a lot of drop damage. So that is where this companion would shine the most. When everybody's taking a lot of damage over time, that is when having that extra support will help. But keep in mind, it's not going to be a lot of healing. Consider 6 million versus the amount the healer actually did, which was nearly 100 million. About 7% of her overall healing. So, not great, but it's that little bit of extra support. In my opinion, it's not really worth consent. It's not going to be a big deal. You're better off just running at this point, a damage bucket. Then we have the dedicated squire, and he's another very good companion with its smite ability. And here again, we have this companion who has its healing abilities within the first boss of Master Temple of the Spider. That first boss has lots of ads, people are running around the place like headless chickens, which you can quite a lot of damage, especially when you blow up a barrel. Just keep in mind, you have to be near him in order to actually receive that heal. Personally, I would run him in solo content if you really need that extra bit of healing. However, his damage is not too great at only just over 8,000 DPS. Yeah, with his smite. But we can see in that first boss fight, he healed for like 5.5 million. Again, Nami's pet. I would consider that as a fact because people spread out quite a lot, especially if you have some ranged DPS, they might not be near the boss. And again, his healing will only really be given when you're close. He does have his other ability, which is like cleansing touch, but that didn't heal for a whole lot, and in total, that's like 6.3 million. So pretty competitive with the Paladin Ghost. I would say the dedicated squire is probably that little bit more reliable.
We're going to wait until Central gets on the boost.
But again, we can compare against the actual healer's healing, and you can see she healed for like 150 million in that fight. Yeah, so this dedicated squire only heals for like less than 5%. So again, not really a big deal. And you'd be better off again just
the
running
wheel of fate is
support
turning.
companion for
Rebel
increasing everybody's
1.
damage. That's
Action.
Then we have Mick, and he also sucks with DPS. Yes, and it's better, like 50,000 DPS. But again, nothing compared to like 40,000 DPS. These top companions. What does make him very good is defense power. As a defense power, he increases the damage. So if you run multiple characters, I would get, if you don't run multiple characters, you just have the one character you want to play, then I would generally just get better off getting from the auction house, probably only maybe 800k again, depends on how it's on, and you would slot that, maybe they are, in your defense slot right there, so the damage up against everything that's somewhat tanky of threat. Generally, you run it in boss fight builds and give you the full 8.2%. So very nice just for that. Again, account-wise, so you can have that on all of your phone DPS cards as well. There's no real higher rarity. Next up, we have the Spine Devil. This companion, again, is a really good damage support companion. He can cause the enemy to be vulnerable. Again, single target, so only going to really be effective against bosses. Again, he'll throw his pitchforks about, and once he goes and hits that enemy with his pitchfork, if he uses it right there, and then you get stuck. Overall, it's not as reliable. There you go, that's right there. That was cool 10 seconds, and you'll increase your damage by 10% against the enemy. Unfortunately, you can't really stay at 100%, so it's not too reliable there. Again, so if he gets the rotation correctly, have that up for the majority of the fight, and I would definitely recommend somebody have that, especially in a trial. I wouldn't rate him as high as maybe the tutor with having the continual increase to everybody's damage, nice and reliable, but he is up there amongst the top of increasing everybody's damage. But again, companion, when we look at his damage, that he was mainly used on a support. However, his damage, all things considered, isn't that bad. 27,000 encounter DPS, compare that to the top, like 12,000, so not the worst feature around that character. Something to add though would be that the Spine Devil's equip bonus has the ability to, on a 10% chance to encounter, release a hail of light against up to 15 feet, with 75 magnitude damage. And so if you're a rogue with Passive Blade, which basically considers casting an encounter power on each pulse, which you can have used for already, the Wild Hunt Fly Dart, you could gain a decent chunk of damage through that. I personally have not tested. I've seen people saying that it's good, but again, I don't know. And I may try and get my hands on this for my rogue, and we can do some more in-depth testing and see how good it is. But again, it would only be good for AoE damage. I highly doubt it's good for single target compared to like flat bonuses you would have normally, just to make your bigger hits bigger. But we shall see, and so just a heads up on that. That Spine Devil might be better than I've let it on to be, especially if you're still sticking with your rogue, which is still very good DPS practice, earning with the latest dungeon and being melee. So let's move to the Neverwinter Knight. Again, what makes this companion special is its offensive power, increasing everybody's damage by 7.5%. Again, these stats are when you're on Mythic, because I have this Knight already just here. I use them on all my DPS builds, so that's just a flat, reliable boost to your damage. It is excellent for that purpose. Again, being account-wide, you can have them on all your alts then. Many people might already have them as account-wide, like myself from previous events, so for me it's not an option to get them. I already can get it on all my alts. But for people who miss that, well, this is the option right here. As for how good he does damage, well, again, not great. About half as much as the top at only 19,000 encounter DPS. And otherwise, he can increase everybody's survivability by a little bit. Definitely something that should be noticed.
Hey, what's up? Are we gonna wait till Central gets on or what? Where's Ghost?
But its damage again is not too great. 7,000. So overall, this companion pack, mainly what you want to get from it is future. What that does to target damage there is actually Spine Devil with 27,000. Keep in mind again, you do not have to buy this pack to get those companions. You can go to your auction house and buy them separately. You can sell it. Sometimes you actually just buy the pack now, but it will set you back
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Benefit
Action.
and here you also have your tokens, ultimately, how is the DPS there? It's a hard choice. Never been good at it. Which one would I rate higher? Well, to gain full benefit. You're always going to have it. And then if you're trying to support the team for extra damage, there's the division between the tutor and the spine devil. Ultimately, if you're running with random groups, the spine devil is probably better because ultimately the tutor is going to get its bonus no matter what you're fighting all the time. It can be very good, but you have to build around it and be aware that somebody's actually using it. If I have 90% combat advantage, the extra 5% is absolutely wasted. You need people who are aware you're using it and are going to build around it. That is if you're running an endgame. If you're just running random queues, most likely you're going to get the most people who don't have 90% combat advantage plus and make use of those extra stats to increase their damage. Of course, position correctly and actually make use of combat advantage damage. Otherwise, it's my devil. It's only good against bosses. So, some hard decisions there. Hopefully, that helps somewhat. Personally, I would go with the tutor unless you're looking at an end game through, and a spine devil would help you a bit more against those specific bosses, especially if you're running with people who already have like capped combat advantage. Just keep in mind again, you do not need to buy this pack. It's a very nice deal, but again, it's entirely your choice. And personally, I could get this pack for
Rebel 1. Action.
using my coupon here on the Dragon campaign, and I really can't get any lower because there's already
Wait, you got infallible without your account being reset?
I don't need anything in there right now. Maybe I'll regret that.
Montero, can you hear me? Montero, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Did you get an infallible trophy without resetting on PS5 without resetting your account? Oh, okay. Is there an easy mode for an infallible right now or something? What?
Rebel 3. Action.
Oh. How long is that event going to be around for? Are we loading up now? You what?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Going.